fact that the zero lower bound is a very real practical concern. It's not just an abstract concern. It's not Japan being special or unique or something from the Great Depression. That's really an issue that we should take very seriously. In a paper I did with Dave Reifschneider at the Board of Governors, for example, we said if you followed the Taylor rule with a 2% inflation objective, you would hit the zero lower bound about 5% of the time. Some other estimates were a little higher, some others were lower. So this is obviously an issue that's a very real practical concern. One thing we also identified in that research is that most of the time, and others who worked on this, that most of the time episodes of the zero lower bound would be relatively mild, relatively short-lived. In our simulations that we looked at economies, you'd be at the zero lower bound typically for about 1 year. And the effects of the zero lower bound typically would be relatively mild, as I said. We did find that about once a century, 100-year flood situations, you could have much more severe recessions that where the zero lower bound would be a bigger issue. But the first conclusion from that research was, yes, it's a real issue, probably most of the time not a dramatic, life-changing, say, issue.